UnDaoDu. I'm UnDaoDu. I'm here in the heartland of Zen Buddhism in Japan. What is my tassel showing there? And I want to do a talk. So the big news today is I contacted my attorney about a week and a half ago. And said, hey, I'm interested in doing this, and been sending him information. And then today I just said, we're doing it. So I said, the value of the 2 million. I'm not interested in the BitClout that was given to the team. I'm interested in just the BitClout that has been given to these pre-sold to Winklevoss Ventures, to Sequoia Capital, to all these, all these individuals, right? And to secure them and go after that. Why not? What's Bitcoin for? Not to have some fun. So, and I'm not sure yet whether I'm going to sue them from here because the Creative Commons is Japan license. So I probably need to sue them here, which means I need a referral for the top-notch attorney. I'll reach out to my network here too. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. But the media attention and what I'm trying to do, my work is going to be worth it. All right. Or I can sue them and win, and then all of a sudden I have $360 million to launch Foundups. And pretty much 99% of it will go into the smart DAO. So it means I have money to pay for the team, put it together, and build out and roll out. And if anything, have people understanding the technology. It's a sword. And in the hands of these VCs and what they're trying to do, in the hands of these white nationalists who took it to them, and these VCs they don't understand, right? These white nationalists want to have the fourth right. They want to have an immutable voice. They want everyone to be kicked off of Twitter. And they want to, usher in this paradigm ultimately that ends capitalism. So when I said checkmate capitalism, I'm talking about this new BAP, Bitcoin as a platform framework that allows for the development of a UBI that can attach to any business, any school, that sequesters all of Bitcoin into this smart DAO that then pays out autonomously in the form of a native token, a return. And it's really, really simple. This idea is really, really simple. And all the technology needed to make it happen exists, except for, bringing attention to it and understanding what's about. So I'm super excited that, to put down the down payment. I was told the attorney I'll put 50,000 down first, and then we can figure out, leave it open for moving forward. So that should at least get the ball rolling, and and if I have to pull out more, I pull out more. If I lose it all, my wife ain't gonna be happy. But the thing is, I have no attachment to this Bitcoin shit, dude. It's just this shit, this stuff. What I have attachment to is my idea. What I have attachment to is saving our planet. Right? Is answering the call of Terrence McKinnon, who it turns out he's always talking about saving the planet, saving the planet, saving the planet. And I'm fulfilling that paradigm, or at the very least, getting my paradigm out there for others to see it and then grasp it and see what I'm describing. Because BitClout ultimately exposed that paradigm, and people are so excited BitClout because it's my talk on the law of paradigm diffusion. The paradigm is so far away, you ignore it. The paradigm is just close enough that it seems too ridiculous. They laugh at it. The paradigm now is brushing against your paradigm, right? And you're fighting it, telling you to fuck off, right? Finally, the paradigm is right next to you. BitClout is right next to you. And you get it, and you jump on board it. And that's where we're at right now. Breakthrough, and it's built on my work, right? The pattern, and I'm very clear that pattern, like a dressmaker's pattern, or a pattern for a purse, or a pattern for a wallet, you can't make any of these things without a pattern. And the craftsman, diamond or rich smell, right? Rich smell. He has a butt smell, makes sense. Diamond smell, right? Kind of like a little turd, little diamond turd coming out of his butt on there. Nice, rich. I like it. Is a very talented developer, right? He's very talented, and he was the stitching and the fabric and all these different things. He's made a very beautiful solution with BitClout that we can all fork and make a forkable version that allows anyone to fork and either and add to it and come up with dating platforms and come up with YouTube platforms and you name it. Every web out there, from Facebook to YouTube to Instagram, all these things now are ultimately forkable with the forkable fork, right? And it can be launched. But the difference is either we do it their way and they control the Bitcoin, or we do it our way and we control the Bitcoin. Because in our way, all the Bitcoin flows into a smart DAO. And in this smart DAO, it pays out a dividend to all the stakeholders. Stakeholders are the consumers, the collaborators, and the creators. And it actually uses it as a kind of an airdrop model, which is fair. So there's always these tokens in there. These tokens will run out. There isn't anyone pre-organizing. The DAO just ends up basically is it's like Bitcoin issuing the tokens that are available, and the halving and everything else is there. And it models after the success of Bitcoin. So my Bitcoin allocation framework is very similar to, I copied it from Bitcoin, except for it's not on proof of work, it's just on proof of benefit. And the the smart DAO basically holds all these tokens from all these. So every creator, everyone has their tokens kind of pre-held and they're released. And then there is this thing called the 3V. The 3V means validation, verification, valuation. Those are 3Vs. And those three, it's an engine that measures intangibles. So what it does really simple, is it looks at I read something and I rate it 7 levels. I either hate it or love it. And the more accurate my rating is, the more of the pool I get. So if it's negative or positive, it doesn't matter. You can't game it. It's not looking. It's about finding out how something is impacting. And you could lie and cheat. You're just going to lose your credibility because the noodle's going to figure it out, right? Because if there's enough data, when I say the noodle, I mean the AI. But if you're honest, you're getting your honest feedback, then ultimately you're going to share more of this proof of participation, this pool. So these pools that drop down based on your participation, and your participation basically provides valuation and verification and validation on your posts and on your idea and everything that you're doing as an individual. And then that becomes a new measure that drives ROI. No longer is ROI driven on the idea of growth and consumption as it is now in this current capitalism 1.0 paradigm, but it's driven on this idea of benefiting the planet, the living systems, and sharing with others on this new 3V engine. I'm UnDaoDu. How are you? So let's do some chanting, and I'm going to end it here. And I'll probably play this as a cycle. So I like to start with a chant, end with a chant. Om